Hey, welcome back. It's Blueprints time and day 16. The last few days we've made such massive strides in our exploration in the estate. And today I thought, hey, maybe I have 4 gems? Why do I have 4 gems? I start with extra 2. Give me a second. Did I pick something up last time that gave me 2 extra gems today? Is that something that just stacks if I don't use them up? Boudoir, is there something in here that's interesting about that? That doesn't make any sense. What did I pick up? Did I get 2 more gems today? Huh? Is that a bug? I have to rewatch my recordings anyway, but here's our allowance. Today, I kind of want to take a different approach. We are still going to go outside first. Because as always, you know, we have like a well to throw money in, but we do that after we check out the bonus room over here on the outside. My goal for today is to find as many new rooms as possible, or alternatively find the pump room again and then try to drain... Hovel is actually a bedroom, I just realized. We've not been in here, we have not been in here. So here's the thing, we have like a lot of steps, but we also have like a decent amount of gems to start with. But I feel like this could be interesting. Extra steps, I don't know how many extra steps, but I feel like steps aren't like that hard to come by, and we start with like 70, come on. Not too bad of an idea to actually use that one. Trading post, also probably interesting, but we don't have items. I'm gonna take the oval and then let's see what's inside. First of all, a message. Notice of termination. Dear Mr. Ravain, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundkeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required effective immediately. Wait a second, that's not the person in the... Wait a second, I need to actually open my notes again, because obviously new recording, that means that I am always, without fail, forgetting to actually open my digital notes, because I have like all the names in here. Okay, names. Because we've had the new groundskeeper, right? Who was that? No, that was Robert Nogula? The groundskeeper, so this is in the old one? Yeah, probably. Since there was like the notice about how like the new groundskeeper didn't actually get like any notes or anything to help him out. So it makes sense that the old one kind of just got thrown out, you know, immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and services and wish you the best in your future endeavors. My baggage, yeah. I'm gonna have to write down that name real quick. Definitely not one that we had heard about. Oh no! That's the person who's no longer employed, who stole the mail from the Baron. Oh, so they are the former groundskeeper. Okay, interesting. We've actually heard about them. 20th of March. Interesting. I like having like those digital notes just for names, you know? Names are really important. So they lived in the hovel. I should probably write that down as well. Okay, I hope that's enough notes that I have to take digitally. Again, I like to mix it up with like the physical notes, because sometimes physical notes are like easier, which is why I have the notebook here. But ooh, it's the last one. I'm gonna have to flip that in a second. Okay, we are making progress apparently. Well, anything else in here? Bear traps? Doesn't seem like there's a lot here, but it's the last, last gas line here. Now all of them are active. What does that mean? Like seriously, what does that mean for us? Like we try. Oh? Elevator? Oh, it is an elevator. But where would that one lead us? Wait a second. Do we even have to drain? If that's actually the solution, like if I don't have to drain the well outside, does that mean that this is just like the entrance in the underground? I thought. Let's make a wish. Always make a wish, you know? You have to. It's like tradition here. Especially because you have money. Are you actually bringing us into the underground as well? There are just two modes. Closing. This is one tall elevator. To be fair, we are apparently a kid. For some reason I didn't notice that originally, but... Are you bringing us to that level? Where are we going? I mean, I assumed as much as I have to go over there, but... I mean, there are like some tunnels on that side. Are we connected to those? Ooh, dark and spooky. No, we actually connected to those sides. Ah, obviously we can't fall down. Some text. Scripps and Radford Mining Company, Excavation Department, Performance Log 3. This is in 1915. This is like so old, right? Like the Baron might have been, wait, he died when he was like in his 70s, if I recall correctly. And we are in 80s? No, 87 was when they disappeared. We're in the 90s? I should have actually looked at the date again, but I feel like we're like in the 90s. So this is actually before his birth. As our client Thomas Sinclair suspected, the arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crew first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible. But after only a few days of clearing vines, moss and dirt, we've uncovered a dozen more. Was that Robert's father? I should have, like we had the family tree, but since I've not actually edited the episodes yet, like I'm so far in advance just because I've been enjoying this game so much, that means that I didn't have like the time to make like my own notes for that. But I feel like it was his father, I'm guessing. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly and every promising path leading deeper into this mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock and debris. This site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had those chambers buried. Okay. I don't even know what kinds of notes I want to make. I'm gonna make like, physical notes here. Just a brief moment. We have the essay 502. I don't know if this is important, but like in February of 1915, excavation client Thomas Sinclair. They removed vines and stuff from the archways. South cliff. And all tunnels are dead ends. And we're not sure if that's deliberate. Okay. Interesting. And we have like a... Oh wait, this is... I originally thought like from here, it looked kind of like a money bag, right? When they have like the top part kind of slouching over. No, that's actually a mining helmet. Interesting that the lamps are still working. Okay, where do you lead me though? I was so curious about like these cliff faces for so long. I assumed that we would reach them from the manor like properly, but I guess this is an alternative. Wherever you need the gas lamps to enter here. It's definitely in dead end. Did I miss something on this side, by the way? I guess I did. Good thing I checked again. I just felt like there was something on the right side and I didn't look at it. A chessboard with some pieces. Okay, but we don't know how. Like those are obviously ranks, right? It's like how we enter. We can move them. I'm gonna leave it here for a moment. So I have like two theories here how this could work. Either we have to, you know, place all of the rooms that we have first, and then we have to add the figurines there. Alternatively, we have to find them. Because here's the thing. The figurines are actually bound to the rooms, not the position. Which is why I'm kind of confused by this board. So either we have to first place like a lot of rooms in and then have to figure out where like those figurines are supposed to be. By the way, we have not found the king yet. We found the queen though. I'm guessing those are supposed to be the white pieces? Right, because I have like a list of... Let me check again because I'm actually not sure. Yeah, we've not found the king yet, but we found the black queen in the study. But that one was on a... what was an actual chessboard. It was not like one of those oversized ones. So I'm not really sure what this room is about. And I am going to touch that one later. I don't want to really occupy my mind with it yet, because we are currently still exploring those tunnels. This one's locked off, yeah. I'm mainly thinking about that. Oh, more to read. I'm gonna do that in a second. I'm just doing that like I'm currently occupied with this thing, and I don't want to, you know, think too much about the other thing if I can still figure stuff out, right? Foreman's copy. Do not remove from sight. Realm and something. Sigils of the past and present. I'm guessing by Professor R. Willard. Okay. In 1905. That doesn't make sense. We've seen a sigil like this before, but the like the mountains were flipped around sometimes. Where did we see that? Was it on like one of the steps? Was it on the passport? Ah, I should have probably paid attention to that. Anyway, something about the first era. Found things either of natural, I don't know, something alting, consulting, I don't know, from the creations of somewhat. Accustomed to record various signs with the aid of something. They did this in order that the realm might not be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today we use the term sigil. However, today when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils. Those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings and other documents. Also, need to toggle myself just briefly so I can read that later on the recording. This book was written to make simple something understanding of this fascinating glyph and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of the realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle and each variation tells the story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigil have special meaning. Okay, I feel like it would be useful to come here with a magnifying glass later on to read like the edges. This sigil, to understand the realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up a whole. Each sigil is composed of 4 things. We have the core, okay. This has been a pentagon each time that we've, like even on the previous ones. The dividing lines, the rays. I feel like No, we had 4 last time as well. The modes and the border. Are the modes supposed to be those? Like symbols just in between there and then the border, okay. The core we had like those... No, we had those 2 symbols and the mountain instead of the pentagon. And the center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. Still, it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as a first step in deciphering any sigil, as all the other parts are meaningless if we don't first know the place that we are describing. Okay, we have seen the hourglass, we have seen the heart shape, and we've seen the mountain. And this is for areas, right? That's like the region. I feel like we're at a region with an F in there, right? Orindia or something like that. What's the other one? Imagine actually finishing my notes here, right? They're the rays. Reminds me kind of how they are depicted in... Are they depicted like that in the constellation book? I don't know. The core line splitting the symbol from one sigil to another. Also, while I'm at it, briefly, just to talk with it, just so I have it, you know. I have to finish my notes later on. You know, I don't like doing that in the recording just because it takes a lot of time. The other different... Okay, counting something. There's like so much missing that it makes it really hard to figure out anything. Something about locomotion, okay. Oh look, we can actually learn something else about like the outside. Heavy lines are to indicate extreme heat, the scorching air, otherwise straight rays. Okay. A rainy realm, okay. Stormy weather. This is a snow one for cold weather and windy. Okay, so like this one would be... I guess is this wavy or supposed to be stormy weather? I'm actually not sure. The modes, okay, those are the symbols in there, okay. On each sigil floating between the rays are small figures called modes. From the shape and style of the modes used on a sigil, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed. If they consider themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. If tribal, okay. A primitive realm, hunter and gatherers, agricultural, martial, okay, those are like the mountains. Spanning arguments, metropolitan, large cities, academic, are those threes. Industrial, spiritual. Like here's the thing, we've not really seen a lot of seals though. And we have the border. Around each sigil is an adorned edge serving as a container for the information within. There are 8 different borders, each of them corresponding to a different color. These borders always correspond to the banner and national colors of the specific realm. Okay, this would be white, black, red. Oh no, so it's the... Wait a second, am I steady? Oh wait, those are the 2 lines they're talking about, right? No, am I confused now? Does that mean academic? Because it's like at the end of that... No, the modes in here are like the militaristic stuff. I thought it was be connected to that one because we also have like the ring, and the ring is actually that one. This is like the red one. What am I reading about then here? Where are we using those symbols? Are those lines? I'm confused now. What indicates the weather? Those are the modes. This is the obviously the outer edge. There are like 2 lines in there. I'm not really sure about what they are supposed to mean. It's not the rain stuff, right? No, I'm kind of confused. Maybe it's going to make sense if I see like more putting all together. Red banners, martial, fog. Have we seen... Oh, there's still some things missing. Okay, now I get it. So this means fog. This is the line that they are talking about. And sometimes you have like a triple line, and if you end here, that means fog. Okay. Putting all together, by studying the core, arrays, modes, and border of a sigil, you should now be able to unlock the meaning behind what had previously been an undecipherable enigma. Interesting, okay. That also kind of explains why I was so confused. Okay, this is just that it's red because it's on the outside. This symbol means fog. We have like other symbols here. Again, I'm gonna have to make like a list for myself at some point. I feel like this is going to be very important at some point, but whatever that means, I have no idea. Okay, now about, you know, the other room. First of all, it's a lot more quiet, which I do appreciate. Okay, something's broken off here. It's quite a deep well, actually. Anyway, I wanna place like some figurines around. I'm gonna place them all around here. And I wanna see what happens. I mean, nothing happens here, but like, does that mean that like this room that I'm now entering, like maybe it's going to have the king in there, right? Maybe. Alternatively, I might have to return to the precipice and move that one around once I know how everything is aligned. Since I have a list on my right side, right, I can at some point, once I'm done placing everything down, once I've found a king, I can kind of just put it all together and see if that actually means anything. I'm guessing it's related to like how the estate is looking that day. But for now, I'm guessing we are kind of done in the underground. Like, I'm guessing this is going to be a permanent change, so we can always enter here whenever. Now we only need to drain the well. Just as I wanted earlier. Okay, it just takes just a brief moment. Still a very, very tall elevator. Even for a small statue, I would say. Can I... What's that symbol? That's just like cracks? It's like kind of hard to make out if you're really standing below it. Because it doesn't look like the Mount Holly symbol, right? Am I imagining? Maybe it could be, kind of? It kind of has like more of a star. Oh wait, it's also connected like that. So maybe a star, like something around it. It's not symmetrical, not even like rotational symmetry. Which is why I'm kind of confused by it. I hope it's not too important for now. So I'm gonna leave it. And just hope that whatever we're doing is going to be fine. Again, like I am going to... Like the king has been placed in like this room. I want to see what happens if I try to enter that room now. I'm guessing it's going to be the second theory where we have to place them once we've drafted all the rooms. Spare room, I guess. I'm not gonna enter the spare room though. I'm gonna check out the sides first. Den, I love the den. The den is my favorite place in the whole wide world, apparently. Always picking it. We want the gem. Oh wait, we don't actually need gems, I just remembered. They cost 3 steps, so normally it's, I think, 1 gem. And I feel like this is going to be an amazing investment because of it. Let's see if there's anything inside. There's also no box here. And like, for example, we have which figure here? We have like a pawn here. So like I would say, okay, later on I can see we have the den. I have like my list here of like all the pawns, and I know, oh wait, there's like one in the den. I can just place it there on like the board later on, but we still have to figure out where the king is, because the king is the one that we have not found. And there are also like some of the figurines that are just kind of hard to get. I'm guessing we really have to go out of our way to figure that one out. Also, why am I picking up all the gems? I hope they have like any use later on. This is the book again. Still the same story about the Red Prince, who's probably not us, but our brother Herbie. And then that would make a lot more sense. There's like still so much you know, left. Like, next time I get to edit, I still need to... Oh, I had this chapel earlier. Bedroom, nah, storeroom. Need some keys. Give me that one. Double key, and also there's like another pawn here, for example. So I'm guessing this is going to be interesting. I just need to figure out, you know, what to actually do with like that information. Drawing room, again, it's like 3 steps. I could take the bedroom. I feel like I don't want to use the drawing room here just because it's like so good of a room. Now we are getting steps back. This one's a free room, so I don't actually mind entering. Getting the boots would be amazing this time around. Closet. Kitchen. Kitchen also amazing, just because you can buy food then. Right, getting that one at some point not too bad, not too shabby, and we can check out what kind of food we are getting. The aquarium for the lemon glazed salmon, okay. Chef salad, okay, the rest is quite normal. That means we want green rooms and we want an aquarium. Mail room, my package has been delivered, and then we can just continue with the spare room afterwards. Alternatively, I could use the drawing room and get like all the rooms here. Would I mind that? Not really, because I want to find new rooms, and I also want to find the pump room, for which we need the... What was it? The pool first? I always forget like the name. I think it was the pool, right? I'm gonna take the mail room here. Now I could redraw, but you know, getting that package isn't too bad. Package delivered. Sleeping mask, nice. Gems and keys, also nice. Very, very nice. Sleeping mask gives us steps whenever we enter, right? Yeah, 5 steps. That's great for our current run. I don't know. I do know that there is a... Oh, wait. Coupon book? Nice. I do know that there is a room that lets us redraw stuff with gems. So this could be an amazing room if we can find it. Guessing it's going to be the same things, the stack and the tag, yeah. Guess it's going to be the same as always. Royal Mail, really big one. Never actually looked at it. Can we make out what it says? Just some numbers. 453 478 2. For some reason it looked like an exclamation mark from here, but I don't feel like it's going to be an important number. I'm still gonna write it down for Royal Mail. Could be for one of the safes. Like sometimes people like to use very obvious numbers for them, right? And if they're already offering a number, so you know, why wouldn't I try it at least the next time I find one? I can't read this one though, which is annoying. Okay, that's the mail room. I don't mind it. Now let's hope that we can find like the pool. Office, I don't care about. Let's redraw. Guest bedroom, parlor. I kind of want to continue going forward, right? I like having multiple options, so I'm gonna take the parlor. I don't need the gems. Again, it's not that important, but I'm still gonna do it. Wind up key. And I do like those puzzles, which is the main reason why I'm going here. A box with a false statement contains the gems. Okay, a statement on the blue box is true. The blue box contains the gems. Okay, so here's the thing. If this one is true, then one of the false statement contains the gems, and this one can't contain the gems. The statement on the blue box is true. This would also be true then, right? And then this would say the blue box contains the gems, which would have to be false automatically, because this one also says that it would have to be a false statement, right? And this is it, because the rest doesn't really make sense in my head. Yep, 3 gems. Just as expected. The other way around doesn't really make sense, because if this one would be false, then this one would also be false, and this one would be true, right? And then this one has a false statement on it, and if I say, okay, it would be inside of there, then this would automatically be true, right? We have like a paradox again, which is obviously why this has to be true. Oh, but that kind of makes sense for, you know, just like as a basic explanation. Passageway 6 steps. That's not too bad, but I don't really need it here. Items for sale, and then I don't have a way out. Hallway is just... Hallway isn't great, but I'm gonna take it here. Because I can reach the other room anyway, and I would like to keep the passage for later. Closet boudoir. Boudoir gives us like a lot of steps, so I'm gonna take it now, and we can't actually reroll anyway. By the way, we are, yeah, this is like the edge of the estate again. I mean, let's be like kind of cheeky here. Let's try the postcode, like the area code, I guess. 4782. Aww. You know, you have to try. There's like no reason why it would be that, but come on. It's a number, and I like checking numbers. I still don't really know what I can see inside of here, right? Maybe I've just been missing something and I can't actually switch the sides. Otherwise, it's literally just a Christmas tree here. We do see the safe. Maybe it's just like a hint that there is a safe inside of here. But I really, like, even if I had like a magnifying glass, we would not be able to figure out the code just like that. I'm guessing. Maybe it's just going to be like a standard code. I don't know, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I want to use a key already? Yeah, sure. We have 3 more. Maid chamber, guest bedroom, terrace. I mean, I don't know if that works the way I'm guessing, because saying, okay, it doesn't cost gems to draft, but we're already not paying gems, so I'm guessing the cost would also, you know, it wouldn't cost us any steps then. Or just a bedroom to get like 18 steps. I mean, it's a dead end either way. I'm not gonna take the maid's chamber. Was there something with the green room? I thought about something earlier because of green rooms, and I don't really remember why I was thinking about green rooms. Maybe it's just because I like green rooms. Now we are going to get the steps. It might be a terrible investment, but I feel like just 18 steps in general isn't that bad. Any other item? No, just a gem. We've been inside of this room so many times. I am quite sure that we don't find anything new here. Okay, then it's time to go back. We are going to get like a few more steps back, just because there are some rooms that we had not entered since we've gotten the mask. We could also buy some more bananas. Bananas are only 1, by the way, because we have the what's it called? The coupon book. Oh, water. Did that work last time? Is the change that we make in the pump room permanent? Are we just draining water? I'm gonna leave that one open just because I'm terrible, right? Waste all the money, waste all the water. Maybe at some point we're draining the reservoir like that. Gonna just do that. We had not been in that room yet. Yeah, exactly. Do I want to go to the nursery? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's technically 1 extra step, so sure. Right, because we're getting 5 steps here. And then going back, we are losing those steps again. Very funny, I know. Anyway, let's continue over here. Spare room is a great room. We have to take the corridor here, because the rest kind of locks us in. And I don't like that. Anything hidden about? Like some keys? Something? Chapel, closet, pantry. I'm gonna take the pantry. Let's go to the left, get some apples. Obviously, steps really valuable today. Security, I wouldn't mind. Costs us 3 steps, really cheap. For later already. I'm not gonna do the connection. I'm still gonna activate it once just in case. Yeah, press enter. Do we want to activate the keycard system already? We could lower the security actually and push these security doors further north by doing that technically, right? Because if I say Giga's system settings, security level is low, confirm settings, and I'm still gonna change the offline mode to unlocked. Right, like we should be less likely to encounter keycards, and we can always return to this room once we either find the keycard or we find the, what's it called, the breaker room. Dark room. It's kind of terrible as a position, so I'm gonna take the closet. Oh, key and a die. I do love the die. Getting this as an option is always great. Nothing else inside of here. Okay. I still don't know what you're recording here. Probably all the security cameras. I don't know why I'm confused about that, but it makes sense. Also, I've never paid attention to it, but this coffee looks like static. Anyway. Courtyard. That's a great one. I'm gonna take that one, obviously. 3 steps would have been free if I had taken the other option earlier. Some gems. No shovel though. I always hope that I get the shovel or the other one here. Wait. The next time you get boudoir at 10. The next time you enter walk-in closet again. Have we had that one already? Her ladyship's chamber seems very unique. 8 steps? No. Okay, we have the queen in here, so like the actual queen. No, wait, it's the white one, the black one we found earlier. Ladyship chamber. Okay. Found that one. It makes sense that it's inside, right? This... Oh, magnifying lens. This also hasn't really been... No, a room that we have ever been offered. Also, this probably wasn't used in quite some time, because if I recall correctly, she died quite some time ago. Upgrade disc. Anyone I recognize? It's always hard to recognize people, right? Especially like if they are like younger versions. I hope this is not like our great uncle like decades ago. Also, we have a unique soundtrack for this room. And a diary. It's locked. I do not have a key for that one. I'm guessing I need like a special key. Yeah, I can't just use... Obviously, I can't just use a door key. But I don't think those are supposed to be the same person, so I'm guessing those are probably her parents, and this is our great uncle, right? This should be her, but I'm guessing like a younger version. Obviously, we mostly see like the old image. Does it never end? Does what never end? No other side? Playing the harp? Anything in? We have a purple flag. Is that supposed to be red? Is it just like lighting? A flag in here, but I can't make out what flag it is. I feel like this room should be so massively important, but I'm missing like something that connects it all to me. I mean, we're getting some stuff. There doesn't happen to be like a number around here, right? Also, there's some scratches? Some scratch marks? Why? Like, I would assume that somewhere in this room is like a code for the boudoir. Right, so a changing room. And obviously we have it over here. We are getting 10 steps once I get and go in there. We are also getting some gems. So this is like really a nice combination room, especially because you don't need it in the beginning. You can get it later on. I don't get this one. Does it never end? I'm kind of confused because obviously we have like the line just going around, and then you have some dots every single time, and then you have like some kind of stars on there, right? Like you start in the middle and you have like two singular dots, and you have like the line kind of crossing through it, and you have like more smaller dots. I don't know if this is supposed to be like, I don't know, like for example, we have like one alone here. Does that mean this is a one? Because like later on we have like two lines next to each other. Is this like a code of sorts? I feel like it's like a bit too inaccurate. I feel like the game is like a bit more explicit in a lot of places, and also there's like not a place where like 8 of them are like directly next to each other. And what we want to... I don't even know. Maybe they're all little crosses and like some of them are just like slightly bigger? Gonna follow this one just for my recording later on if I really want to count all the dots later on. I can do that, but I'm not sure. Also, skylight. I like it. Good choice. I'm going to accept it, but it's nice that we found this piece now. That means we only are missing the king. And I don't think we had seen that yet. Right. And it's like a new room. I love finding new rooms, you know? We don't want the garage, library, just a reading nook? No, we're taking the library so we can find the reading nook later on again. And get the library again. I think that's smarter. Also, you have to borrow a new book. Fixed stars? We did read this one. Did we read the fixed stars? I don't think we did. Didn't we order this one? Did I miss it last time? I'm gonna still get a Swimbird. I feel this is important, like lore-wise, while we're at it. I might be confusing something, or like my memory is just terrible in general if I don't take like enough notes. So let's just accept this. And I don't know, look up here. Maybe there's like something fancy in here. I always like to check the records just briefly. Total star 7. 1 red letter. Oh yeah, we still have the upgrade disc that we can use the next time I find a PC. Oh, it's just a creaking floorboard. It sounded kind of weird for a moment. Nothing new in here. Most time spent in library, security, and the entrance hall. Makes sense. No contraptions made. Right, if I look inside of here, that doesn't actually tell us a lot because this is not the symbol I was looking for. It's on the passport, if I recall correctly. Most avoided trading post. Yeah, I need to get that one. Rotunda, definitely taking that one if I get it this time. Classroom, still highest grade one. Just because I think that's like a really expensive room and I still don't really get why. You can spin it around. Maybe it's connected to the underground. It's like one of my theories right now. That maybe we can rotate like the parts below somehow as well. Boiler room. Is actually a really great one, just connection wise. The issue obviously being that we have to be able to reach it from every single position later on. That means we have like to get a connection around there. If I could understand that correctly. And then we have to find the lab still, right? Because we can open the doors. Like this is the last door and we need to reach that position from another side later on. Do I want to open this room first? Yeah. Use the key. Archives, dark room. Am I risking the archives? I know I can't see stuff in this room, and we have not found the room that I actually care about yet. This one gives us more rooms though, so I'm gonna take it. I like the archives for that, right? Because it's 4 ways. I'm just gonna check if there's like anything around here. No. Okay. Gonna check this one first. Where am I? I'm gonna check if any of those are open. If they are, then I'm gonna take it. Secret passage brings us into the foundation, guaranteed. I'm gonna take the archived one, because I don't need the secret passage to reach it. And I also don't really care about the foundation today. Oh, that's a good room. I like the pool. We wanted that one anyway. Can I open any of the doors? Yeah, the left one. Chapel or the archive floor plan? I'm gonna take the archive floor plans. I'm gonna gamble. Oh, that's a store. That's annoying actually. But we didn't want to go into the last place anyway. Pine and Spine, anything to sell? Running shoes would be amazing, and we can actually afford those because we have the coupons. Yep, gonna take that one. Yep, running shoes, that's nice. We are going to save on some steps. Can I open this one? No. Over time at least. And I'm gonna go over here then. No? Okay, I wanna go back into the archives and then into the boiler room. Because I wanna solve like the mini puzzle to climb up there. But first, pump room. Yeah, I'm taking the pump room. Absolutely. Okay, let's see if I understand this correctly. The kitchen has water, the pool has water, aquarium reservoir, the fountain. How do you drain all of that though? Right, we have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That we can move around. We have not found the aquarium or something like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like half of the stuff that I can drain. And then we have like those tanks, which are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we can actually drain all of it if we move it around. So I'm gonna first get everything from the fountain inside of here somehow. I feel like I needed to do like both of those. Draining the fountain completely. Okay, now I'm going to select the greenhouse and give the greenhouse a lot of water. They might need it. I also need to go back here, right? I need to activate both of those pumps. We have the pool room. What would happen if we fill the pool some more? And put it into the kitchen, right? Oh, well, we don't actually have water inside of here. Then let's continue draining the fountain. I need to figure out how to use the right tank, by the way. I have not quite gotten that yet. We have like those tanks, we have that pump station, we are connected to the 4. There's a switch behind here? Oh, that's how it works. Okay. And there's like another pump over here. And that pump, what does that one do? That's pump 4. Is this one connected to this one? No. Okay, I would like to know what it's for. Let me switch this one first though. We want to drain the entire fountain, okay? It's nice that they are actually showing you like that. We still need to move 2 more. We can actually do that quite easily. If I put in a bit more water into the kitchen. Right. 1 in here. And then into the pool. Do I just need to reset that real quick? No. Why don't you want to do this? Do I have to reset you? You don't want to fill the pool anymore. I also don't know, how are you connected? How can I get water inside of you? There's like no connection for that stuff. I mean, I can pull water out, right? No, the pool is just not working like that. Just want to move some water inside of you. Is it just the pool that doesn't work? Okay, how do I... Oh, also trunk. We don't have a sledgehammer though. I need something that's connected to the boiler room though. In a second here. Weight room, chapel... This is going to sound stupid, but weight room. Half of our steps, but we are guaranteed to go over there, and we also have like other steps on the other side. I'm gonna take it. It is so freaking expensive though. Okay, can I use you? What happens if I pump you? Where are you getting pumped? Okay, now I pumped you further into the pool. I need to check out the pool soon. Fountain. Oh wait, I didn't want to pump this direction. I need to pump the other way. No? Need to wait until you're done. Because you just put a lot of water inside of there, right? Yeah, I want to go the other way around. You're not draining. Okay, how's this pump supposed to work? There's a switch. Like, we have drained a lot of water right now. Oh, wait. You were moved. Okay, wait, you were moved currently. If I close you off... You're not filling though. All of the water was moved out of that tank into the fountain, which I did not want to happen. I need to activate all the pumps, right? Yeah, you're draining again. 4 levels should drain inside of there. And then if I flip the other way around... Yep. And the fountain's empty. Okay. Now we just have to make it out. Weight room. We have a connection there, that's okay. We still have to solve that puzzle though. I'm gonna open this one real quick just because I'm... Okay, I'm not gonna open that one. That's a cat, and what's the other one? Oh no, it's a tiger and the tiered thing. Is there anything I can do in the weight room otherwise, outside of it just costing like all of my steps? I don't think so. Either way, we've drained the fountain. I am happy about that. I don't know how to use this tank though, still. Somehow, maybe there's like a lever I can use, because it seems like something's missing. That would kinda, you know, make the solve process a little bit easier. Anything hidden around? No? You should be a little bit fuller than before. It doesn't seem like there's anything too remarkable on there. So now we have to solve the boiler room puzzle. Because we have to go to the top part later on, but I first have to, like, first I need to activate the elevator. Open the door. Wait, the elevator, is this just solved from last time? Yeah, I feel like it's like semi-solved still. I need to activate all of those levels here. That one we've already activated. I don't even know what that does. I originally thought that would be like a ladder or something like that. So, okay, I'm gonna go down. We don't need the elevator this time around, but we do need to activate the door. And all of that stuff. Like, this should all be active, right? So that one has to go up, because we need the power there. that one's supposed to go this way because we don't need you. And then we need to activate this line. Like that. That should open the door. Is that all we needed? I don't know, like, can we see it from here? How blue do you look? You might actually be active right now. So if I go around to the other side, then I should be able to go through here and activate the boiler? No, one is still missing. Which one's missing? You're going to the left. Can I go to the right? What happens if I put you to the right? Then you're probably still open. Okay. This is just an idea. You might be open now, because I've turned you to the other side. Yeah. You might be open now. If I go around again, and I don't actually, like, I can't really use too many steps here actually, but I still have to, you know, try. Then I don't need the connection here to that red one, and maybe this one's enough. Oh, that's a connection that I didn't have before. Wasn't aware of that, and it's still open. One's missing though, and now I can flip you over. All of them are active. Activate the boiler room. And we can still leave via this plank over there, okay. We have additional power now. We can decide where it goes. Don't know what that does. We might have to figure that one out later on. Now we just have to get lucky and get one of the, like, the lab. No, we don't actually... Okay, I am curious about the lab, but it's actually not the most important room here. So I need to probably count here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need like 15-ish steps before I leave. Right, we need like some left over. That's a study. We have not found a study yet, so I'm gonna take that one because we still have like some steps we can take. This is a new room. No, it's not a real room. We had that one. But this one has the Black Queen in here. We have... Oh, wait, there's actually a bigger one as well. I just noticed I didn't pay attention to that one last time, I guess. 44 letters. This is like the thing that we had found before, but now we can use our gems to redraft all the stuff. Right, draft, smile and stuff. Face, ace. We talked about all the rooms of the house. There's the stuff that we had last time. I wouldn't really know how to open you though, and we still have not really cracked that code. I'm gonna have to again do that one between recording sessions. I can spin you around though. And now we should be able to re-roll as much as we want because we have so many gems that we don't really need. I'm gonna go via the archives into that room. We can use a key. We have 2 keys left. Okay, 1 key left. Confidential. They're both powered up. Gonna try it. This could be the lab. I can just see that there's power flowing in there. No. Everything is blue. What does that mean? Shoe shine? Wait. Can we offer dice? Special services? This service costs 5. Wait a second. Normally we use this stuff, right? Okay, that makes sense. We have like another system. All of your remaining starts with your allowance permanently. I mean, we don't have money. This is like kind of the problem. Don't need dice. Oh, purse. In case we get some steps, we might be able to get like more. Like my idea was like maybe we can get like more keys here because we also have like this one, for example. I don't need that many gems. But it's kind of cool, right? Special services. Now I know what the boiler room does. The question is, how's that all connected? Do you have like something that needs power? Is there like another room that could require power? Maybe security? Otherwise, I mean, I guess we're going to the weight room now. Wait, can I reach it from here? Yeah, no, wait, I can't. I have to go around. And this might be the last time we enter any place, because then we have to leave. Do I want to leave now? Oh, I hate it. I would love, absolutely love to find some more stuff here. But I need to figure out what the outside is all about. And we have the steps here. Okay, we can leave from this direction. We are probably going to save like a step or two on our way out, I hope. And we want to go via security. Anything powered up in here? No? I mean, this is kind of blue, but I feel like it might have been before. I'm not that sure about it. Oh, we have to insert this. Good thing I checked. Upgrade our floor plan. What can we get? By the way, I really hope that this puzzle is still the same thing. Hallway. Okay, permanently. I do like the hallway, so I don't mind. Extra hallway. Every time I pick a hallway, I get an extra hallway for the next day. But I feel like a hallway with just a key isn't actually that bad. Because I'm getting that one anyway, I need the keys anyway. It's probably more useful in the trunk, like on average. And I don't need that many hallways. Even though they are good. Okay, now the question is, can I reach the end without running out of steps? Okay, I'm saving some steps here. Could probably gone for a little bit more stuff. This one would have given us 10 steps. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've already gotten the extra steps out of this one. So it's not worth it. It's not worth it, sadly. Alright. Let's see. Oh, we're actually completely open. So I was right about this. It made sense, like according to the plans, right? And coins. I was right, we can just pick up the coins again. Do I want to do that though? Not really though. I'm gonna keep them here. I'm guessing they're going to stay here. Everything's drained. Gosh dang it. I need a basement key from here as well. Good thing we can get that one next time. Okay, then. We have 10 steps. What can I do with 10 steps? I could go to the kitchen. Actually, I have like a lot of coins here. I'm just gonna do that in case the pump actually resets each time. I don't know if this is like a permanent change. This probably isn't. Knowing this game. Also, by the way, going into the well takes steps, I just noticed. Anyway, we have like a lot of steps that we can get if we go over here into the kitchen. Oh wait, I remember because of... Okay, we are not really doing anything with the water here, we're just being annoying. I feel like originally when I was here I couldn't actually turn on the water, which is why I feel like the pump system actually changed something. Chef salad would be 5 for each green room. We have 1 green room. So it's like not the best thing, but bananas. 3 steps for every single coin because we have the coupon book. So I'm gonna buy a lot of steps here. Like 30-ish at least. I could technically just... Oh, sold out. Okay. I guess I bought everything I could. I still have 7 coins, so I can technically buy something at the commissary if I want to. There was a sledgehammer for sale, if I recall correctly. This one's a free room anyway. Where was the trunk? The trunk was here somewhere, right? Somewhere in the upper part, if I recall correctly. So maybe we can actually get ourselves a sledgehammer if we want to. Don't know what I would want to do with that one, but you know, it would be there as an option. And we should still be able to at least explore like one room. Right. There wasn't a trunk over here though. The pool. No, I need to go by the weight room. Oh, wait, it's over here. Okay. Commissary. Get a sledgehammer. Hope that there was actually a sledgehammer. Maybe we can get... Yep, a sledgehammer. Don't need those gems. We can reroll a lot. We can use the sledgehammer to break open that one box here. Please give me a key. Ah, just money. I mean, we at least got our money back. Plus one coin. Oh, actually plus multiple coins because we had the other thing here. I'm just gonna hope that this works. If we find the code... I almost forget what it's called, like the code rack. Wait, power on here? And this one also needs power. Why does the passageway need power? Is it worth it? Like 6 steps are actually a lot right now. But getting that one here, we would get like 2 more rooms. So I'm gonna try it. Maybe the lights are on? The lights are on. Saved something. It's just a box. Guessing this is all this does? And this is the lab. Maybe we can set our steps here. Because we want to activate you in a second. But first, check out the experiments that we have. Maybe we can get one where we're getting some steps. Each time you eat an apple from the one to allowance. Can key. When you drop the from another hallway. Hope we find some apples in a second. I mean, we don't really get anything else here, but adding something to our allowance could be funny. Start experiment. Just hope that there's like an apple here. Maybe find like a like a classroom. No, we can't. But like imagine. Okay, apples obviously limited. Bananas would have been better had we gotten this earlier. Okay, wait. I have to actually consult my note. It was like 9v43 or something like that. I have it on one of those pages. Maybe it was on this one. Which page was it? Trust me, I have like a lot of pages here. That's like kind of the issue that I'm facing. I thought... Didn't I have like a page with like only mechanics? Oh, it's this one, right? It said something about... code. Oh wait. Push 3 up after 9. So 9 and then 3. Power's active. This seems safe. Oh, electricity? I was wondering what all of those wires were for. I mean, I knew that they were for like electricity, right? They looked like those, but... A room outside? But what is it? The Black Bridge Grotto has been powered and permanently unlocked. Each day you may access one offline terminal from the network. Ooh, that's cool. And it also means, okay, it doesn't actually mean anything. If I had the shelter thingy, then we might be able to do something, but sadly, I'm guessing this is the end. Also, I'm wondering, maybe because we powered this, all the rooms are open? This is like a, again, like the boiler room is cool, but we have to find it again. And we're out of steps in a moment. No, it's locked. I guess this is it. This was our exploration for today. I am so looking forward to figuring out what like all of this does. But I guess we're just passing out in the gym. How relatable. You have used up all of your steps and you must call it a day. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to the campsite to get some rest. And we should really do that. You know, every single time like I'm playing, I feel like this has been like a 20-minute episode and it's been 70 minutes again. Anyway, this is an Architect's Inn. Oh? This is new. Because we had 5 drafting rooms and 6 bedrooms. Oh. That's what it stands for, okay. We found 2 new rooms. Those being the ladies' chamber and... what else was new? We've had the study before, we had the pump room before. Oh, the hovel. Obviously the hovel. As always, just small changes. But we're making our progress here, you know? This has been such an amazing episode, I hope you enjoyed. I have enjoyed myself thoroughly, and tomorrow, or I guess 2 days for you guys, we will continue and figure out if the changes that we've made to the pump room are, or like the boiler room, are permanent. Because if they are, this is going to be so amazing. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. I'll be seeing you next time. Have a good one, and bye bye.